Tavares last 5 years played in the Spanish league. There's Jokic, a little hesitation maneuver. Because, you know, we saw Pierce in the playoffs last year. Shot clock is off. Green trying to fend off Millsap. Open look at a three. That's good from Jokic.
Jokic, a catch and fire three for the big man.
First, they get him in for a week, 10 days, and they prepare him with the system.
And we're in Vegas, and that's more than Mayweather did in 12 rounds. So
good call.
You're on that foul.
Crept up with Miami in the second half of the season, especially down the stretch. That is 4. He's in double figures, first in double figures on either side with 10 on just 5 shots. Good pass.
Barton, Jokic with the finger rolled.
He's proportioned well for this game. Antetokounmpo straight away. It's very entertaining between the Bucks, Cavaliers, Parker, and Wiggins. And Bennett asking Antetokounmpo to come in. Well timed. The length of Antetokounmpo.
LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, they held each other as
Antetokounmpo.
5-time MVP, 4-time MVP, and LeBron James. Yeah, that's being called.
Dellavedova with Carrick Felix and denied for the franchise.
We had to get it.
Yeah, and what it
had
means.
to get him.
What it doesn't count now. With 7 of his shot clock. Great, no look. They're working diligently to keep people abreast of the breaking news. Nice back cut and the delivery. James, the response off glass.
Another thing that Bill mentioned, and that's how he's going to deal with double and triple teams. And that's something that Mr.
Times up and snares it. Little fire. Nice loser. This is in plays, and they look at tape. I should have given it up earlier. That's
Steph Curry the other way for Golden State. The little hesitation move, creating space. Oh, with a shoulder shot.
Here's Curry from 3, and it's good. A good show right there by Dorsey, but a feed underneath Curry. Curry is here.
Green miss. It's Curry. He's got a good handle on things. On the reverse.
Oh!
This young man develop a shot that's going to give him a chance to play through.
Blaylock, Durant. Good defensive touch tonight from Mo Ullman, and Durant knocks down the jumper and in for 2.
And Morris Armenal guarded it right away.
But how do you answer that as Durant shot clock for the Sonics? Quick catch and a shot away by Durant.
For 3! And he's got a smile on his face like
$1 of tax. That Durant deal helps them out a great deal, though.
Boston with the ball. They made just 1 field goal the last 8 minutes.
he does. See what he does here.
Tatum pulls the trigger. About a 17-footer. Bang!
I know you well enough. Jay Crowder should be like on your all bowler team.
No, I like that.
Jason Tatum's on my all everything team.
9 to shoot. Little bump, no call. Little wiggle. Beautiful Tatum. Oh!
As his team lose, it's the first loss by a USA basketball team at any level as Tatum knocks down a fatal. 3 seconds to go. Tatum launching. It counts.
People will say, how'd that guy miss it? Well, sometimes it's not his responsibility. You got to know whether it's the trail of the contract. It's 2 more roster spots. Yeah. Roster spots go from beautiful block.
Tatum, erase that.
Tatum.
Let him break a sweat and go have a seat, young fellow.
Nice crossover by Paul George. The leading scorer for the Pacers. They get it to George, though. Drives. Reverse layup. Good. And the foul. And McRoberts, the lob pass, and the finish by George. Roberts gets it to George. Driving baseline on Hayward. Hayward leaves his feet, and it's here on a run out. McRoberts to George. Oh, yeah! 3D. Hayward had just as much room as Rice did. He didn't take the shot. Rice did. George does.
It's a 6-0 Portland run. Get them back within 4. There's Devin Booker.
He knows when to take the back seat and when to drive and force his will. He's unlimited. You see him cutting down the lane. Great in the post. Underestimated in the post. We don't know if he's a competitor. He's not really quiet, which I love. He's vocal. Yeah. And I love the fact that he fouls very aggressively in the paint. So that's big time.
See the post game.
Booker in the post on Montero. Backs his
way in. That's just nice.
Easy, too. Brown has it. Phoenix on the move, up by 11.
Oh, okay.
Booker
okay.
has the feeling.
Okay.
6 in the fourth now for Pierre Jackson.
Ooh, somebody got to call these screens out. Kuczynski, I mean.
After 2 years ago, having a pretty good season. They look at Jared Dudley as Booker knocks down a long-range J. It's USA basketball the next week and a half. And you talk about a learning. Memphis Grizzlies, DeMar DeRozan making the drive from Southern California. And there's the first field goal.
As good as the players were that followed him.
Williamson inside. Blew it inside. Robinson tapped it out to Knox. Zion rips it. Punches it home.
My goodness. Knox, he just takes it right away.
Or maybe not. Okay.
4-year contract after coming over.
I think more than
James, you see him line up the three there.
Draymond Green back in and spin away where he is in the depth chart for the Golden State Warriors. It's Steph Curry and David Lee. And knowing, the Tobacco Road, everybody knows you guys score, but just talk a little bit and tell us about
the team believing in Casey, and that's why they're being successful.
Well, I will say what changed in that series against Golden State is you see the steal from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That motivation and to keep things fresh. So now you've got two things. Nice move.
He used to stay healthy and improve as a player.
Push for the high flyers. Casey.
Yeah.
Oh! Gilgeous-Alexander to the rack. Off glass.
It's in Houston.
Yes.
Now to see those guys leave, and now to talk about maybe Melo coming in.
Yeah. Gilgeous-Alexander working on Melton to the hole. Over.
League basketball a season ago.
And according to John Wall, a team that can't get enough wins, as we see a foul. Who did not start today for the first time in the Summer League. Beautiful pass inside.
This is a nice matchup out top. Weber, a great defender.
Nice pass.
Murray with nice left-handed to all. The best next season with the Denver Nuggets. Here's Murray on the drop. And that's certainly something that Mike Malone brings to the Denver Nuggets.
League ends. USA going to have a couple of tune-ups. And they'll play here in Las Vegas again.
A guy cutting. If you're opposite side of that lane, you got to step over and help. Stick your hand in there.
Mark that down.
Oh.
Alley-oop. Young man. When it came to finals film room on NBA TV during last year's
Was
finals.
he sporting the beard and the personnel decisions? But when you first heard about the possibility of Dwayne Wade coming,
Denver see is that it shows the commitment that Josh Kroenke and Tim Connelly, they're willing to do.
Matthews on another wing, and then you have LaMarcus coming down the middle.
Oh my goodness.
No, he didn't.
The second-tier guards, and he's going to have an impact.
Lillard, excellent pass, excellent finish.
Lillard shifting to his left, and you can see the hard dribble with the left. Boom. Out it comes to Lillard, slants in again, going to his left, right to the cup, laid it in. Right to left that time for Lillard. Here's Lillard off the screen from Leonard. Up top the lob with a two-hand. Damian Lillard the other way. Blows by Millsap, puts it in the right hand.
It becomes pretty easy, and Vinny's a great recruiter, so he'll get it done, and Andy understands,
This one's going better. Will you please get Al Horford to the power forward?
He landed with both feet on the table, not one. Young, there.
The other day, he was hands-on, he was energetic, he was positive.
Atlanta was held to 12 first-quarter points. Trae Young, another long three. There's the steal on the run-out. Young dishes to.
That's what I think you have to do. You got to go search and seek out wisdom. And woo, that is deep. Come down, score, and make a play. I don't know. Sure. There's not a lot of big.
Trae Young up top.
Young trying to avoid the trap. He gets it in. It's what has to shift defensively.
Yeah, I think just the mindset. And you can see there's a sub. And
one that seem to all, kick their teeth in against each other. But you know what? Look, I think it's exciting and
skill level, showing how much more pressure it puts on the defense.
Mitchell, good-looking jump.
It gives some of these guys, especially the marginal guys that are
from an athletic family. His dad, a former baseball player, and on cue, and culture is both he and Tony Allen. Wayne Hunter couldn't finish, and here's Mitchell. Mitchell good on the push and one.
How about Donovan Mitchell? 25 of his team's 59 points and 8 of their 11 steals.
And now 27-4. Mitchell's slammed on the brakes.